Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing KMC's newest line, the Hyper Matte. As far as I'm aware, they only come in two colors. Well, colors. They come in black and clear. I don't know if they plan on releasing future colors. If they do, that would be awesome. But yeah, I have the KMC, I have a lot of the Super line, I have the brown mattes, and I decided to pick up the Hyper Matte to see how they compare to the other lines. Now, I sleeved up about 40 of them, and I shuffled the crap out of these, probably about 2,000 to 2,500 times. Just did it while I was watching some movies. I just wanted to see what they looked like and how they held up after a lot of shuffles. Now, outside of that, I also did some extensive testing to see just how good these sleeves were. I did the Kibler flick test. I did a torture test. And I wanted to see how these sleeves held up under pressure, so I did a stress test. Defuse the f***ing bomb! Now to start off, comparatively price-wise, I really couldn't find a site that gave just flat rates. Plus, your LGS is going to sell them for cheaper, so these are just kind of estimated prices. The Super line for KMCs are about $7.50. The matte line is about $8 to $9, and the Hyper Mattes are about $10. So, depending on what your prices are, the Hyper Mattes will be the most expensive of the KMCs, but that's okay because these sleeves are awesome. These sleeves shuffle so well. Oh my god, I don't even... If you guys watched my other sleeve review of comparing KMC's Dragon Shields and Ultra Pros, the pearl white KMCs shuffle so like butter. They just shuffle so good. I want to make a deck of just fetch lands and basic lands just so I can shuffle and rifle through the library because it's so good. I can't even explain to you guys how good the shuffling is with these sleeves. So that is a huge plus for these sleeves. They shuffle awesome. The back is obviously, I don't know if you guys can see this, it's much more textured than the mattes, and it feels like better plastic. The mattes to me felt like inner tube plastic. I can't really explain what these feel like, but it feels durable but light. Sure, we'll go with that. And the front plastic, the clear plastic feels a little thicker than the other line. That might just be my brain making that up, but it feels that way and it feels nicer. They also hold up quite well. I'm going to try not to get a bunch of glare on this, but there's not that much fogging. There's a little bit of scratching, but like I said, I've shuffled these way too many times. But the clarity is really good after all the shuffling. So yeah, the plastic seems to have changed, seems better. I want to say these feel like a very high quality Ultra Pro matte. If you guys have Ultra Pros, you know they feel kind of crappy. These feel like higher quality. And they've been holding up very well, so they are higher quality. Now there is some bad with these sleeves, just like any other sleeves. No sleeves are going to be perfect. With KMCs, on the back I usually have really bad rippling, especially with the Super line. So I wanted to see how these did. Now the backs don't ripple as much, but I can see them starting to wave in the front, and that's just, you know, it's going to happen with the pressure of mass shuffling over and over again. You're pushing those sleeves together, and it does happen, but it's not nearly as bad as the Supers, so it seems better in that department. The one bad thing, well, there's two bad things, but the main one is KMCs still have that enormous gap. And with that, dust and particles and crap just get into it so easily. So if you do get these sleeves, I would recommend double sleeving. Just as far as protection, I would actually recommend that with any KMCs that you get, is double sleeving, because your cards will get dirty. The gap on top is just too big. And another reason why I would recommend double sleeving is when you're rifling through these cards, these are the newer size they're a little bit they're pretty snug onto the card. There's not that much room. Like I said, there's crap all over these. But yeah, they're pretty snug on the card. And when you rifle through, the card actually moves up, and sometimes almost out of the sleeve. And that's no good, especially when sleeves are meant to protect. So if you do get these sleeves, I highly recommend double sleeving. I have one double sleeved here, so you can see obviously it will be a little bit foggier. The Ren's Run Vanquisher will be foggier because there are more layers of plastic, but they double sleeve perfect. They fit just fine. Had no trouble double sleeving these up. And yeah, so all in all, I really don't have too many complaints about these sleeves. These are the sleeves I've used. KMC's by far, they are the best KMC's I've ever used, and I will definitely get these sleeves again. Dragon Shields are still probably my favorite overall, even throughout the consistencies, but other than that, these are going to be my go-to sleeves. I am very pleased with them. They hold up well. Just fantastic sleeves overall. Yeah. So hopefully I addressed some of you guys' issues with these cards. Any questions you might have had. If I didn't, go ahead and comment below with any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, thank you KMC for creating a better line, because I really do like these sleeves. Alright, thank you guys for watching.
In 24 seconds, your world will be over. Unless you defuse the bomb.
Hey guys, if you like this video, do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Also, feel free to click on the videos down below to see other great content my channel has to offer. I can't promise you that it's going to be entertaining. I can't promise you that it'll be educational and that you'll learn something, but I can make you one promise, and that is that every single video I upload will have at least one fat person in it.